Hello everybody, happy Saturday. So one second, I just realized I left my notes over here. This is the problem with going live, right? So today I am going live just because I have a to-do list about 10 pages long for today and tomorrow. And I figured I would kill two birds with one stone and go live, since I usually do my videos in one take anyway. And I figured, why not? Then I save myself the uploading time, right? I hope. Anyways, we'll see. So today I'm talking about balance. I've been talking to, the lighting is really weird. Just gonna move back. So I've been talking to some of my friends about the work-life balance and quality over quantity. And basically, like, if you watched my video, one of my first couple videos, actually, it might even have been my first like actual like not YouTube, I did Facebook Live, but one of my first actual videos, but it is on my channel. I think it's the second video, and it's about strengths and weaknesses. And I had done a test, and it talked about what my strengths are, and it gave me like my primary weakness. And my primary weakness is balance. And sometimes, you know, I've heard that like balance is a bit of a joke almost, that like there's going to be seasons of your life where your kids are going to be like the top, like, you know, they're going to take all of your everything, and then there's going to be seasons of your life where your work is going to dominate, and it's just kind of you know, an ebb and flow. But I think for the most part, we really need to be able to like find some sort of healthy balance so that we can thrive day to day. And so I kind of want to talk about quality versus quantity, because I personally, I'm a work from home mom, and I also I work evenings. So I am home with my kids all day long, and that's easy to just kind of get wrapped up in the everyday, like day-to-day things that need to get done, and I'm home with them, so it can be easy to kind of forget that I need to spend the time with them too. Like, you know, of course we have play dates, we go to the park and all that type of stuff every day, but, well, we don't play dates every day, but we do go to the park most days. But which I think does definitely count, but just like getting on the floor with them, coloring, Play-Doh, like whatever. I think it's so easy to be like, okay, I need to do the laundry, I need to do the dishes, I need to get my work done, I need to whatever, you know, like we have things that we need to do. And when you're home with them all day, it can be really, really easy to just be like, okay, I'm coming, I just need to finish this, I just got to do this, okay. And then, you know, I kind of feel sometimes like all I'm doing is just saying no, and just, I'll be there in a minute, I'll be there in a minute, I'll be there in a minute. And like, I think that I have this list, right? And I'm very task oriented, I'm very list focused, and it really helps me stay on track and make sure I don't forget things. I can be like a little bit scatterbrained sometimes, and if it's not on a list and I'm not like working from a list, I'm 100% going to forget something. And like I said to my friend the other day, I was like, why are my kids not on the list, right? Like, I think it's just so easy to, you know, get so like focused on all of the things that, and putting them on the list kind of seems weird, right? But I feel like, you know, if we just make that as part of the daily to-do, then it's more likely to get done. So that's kind of what I struggle with, is just trying to work from home, because I also don't have like, I don't have daycare, I don't have like a nanny or anything like that. So like, I don't feel like I have a reason to have that either, because I am home. So it's really just for me trying to figure out like my schedule. And I do work from kind of a block schedule. Like if you've seen my time management video, I do have designated times that I do different things. However, if it is a day that I don't get up and get that morning block in before they're awake, I am struggling throughout the day. And I know I probably talked about this in the 90-day challenge video last week. And like, it makes such a huge difference for me, because that is when I get my day started. And like today, it's a Saturday, and I woke up at 5:30 in the morning, and I got 2 hours of work done before my kids woke up. Well, my oldest woke up, but I got 2 hours of work in. And like, that just, if I was trying to get all of that stuff done while they're awake, that's so much time that I could potentially be spending with them, or doing the other things that I also need to get done, but freeing up the time. And I think a lot of the times, like, we don't have time for so many things, but we do have the time, because if we have social media, we're 100% get sucked into the scroll hole. Or, you know, if you're watching shows and things like that, like, you have the time for sure. It's just a matter of giving up certain things or refocusing your time, right? So basically, that's kind of what I have been really working on, and I've made it a goal of mine to put it on my list every day. And today, and like my day, like I said, that's why I'm going live. My day has been jam-packed, and my weekend is jam-packed. But instead of just putting my kids in front of the TV, or like telling them, okay, I'm coming, I just have to finish cooking this. I have a lot of food prep I have to do this weekend for certain things. And I like turned the TV off. We turned on some kids' Halloween music, and I just brought them in the kitchen with me. I'm like, okay, we're making this now we're making this. And it was a lot of fun, because I haven't actually cooked with them in a long time, and my kitchen is a disaster, because you don't really have the time to clean as you go when you're trying to make sure that they're stirring and not dumping the bowl everywhere and all of those types of things. But who cares? I have time to clean up my kitchen later, or I'll figure it out, or my husband can help me, like, whatever, you know. Or just even like making sure that you set aside like 15-20 minutes to play a board game, you know. And I think that's probably where I kind of like, it just doesn't come, like, I'm not typically a person to just like get on the ground and get silly and play time. I'm more like, I don't know, like, let's go for a walk, whatever, let's go to the park, all those types of things. But like, I just kind of forget that like I should get in there and play with them too, and that it's more fun to do that than to do the dishes, right? Let me just see if I'm forgetting anything. I think I have everything. I just wasn't really paying attention to my notes. I was just kind of talking. But yeah, so that's goal of mine. That's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to start adding to my list daily, and just making a point to spend that extra time, spend that quality time, because I spend so much quantity time with them, that I really want to make sure that the time that I'm spending with them, there is pockets of really good quality time. And yeah, so anyways, I think that's going to be it for me today, and I hope that y'all have a great weekend. Did I just say y'all? You all. I never say y'all. Never said it. It just came out. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you next Saturday. Bye. I don't know how to end this live here. Sorry.